Hello student of class 8. Today let's know about protozoa. Protozoa is a unicellular microscopic organism and possess features similar to animals. They are heterotrophic and can move around to obtain their food. So remember, protozoa is a heterotrophic, means they cannot make their own food. They take their food from different sources. Paramecium is the example of protozoa. Has some hair-like cilia. You can see in figure number B is the diagram of paramecium, is a example of protozoa. So they have some hair-like structure we call cilia. You can see Euglena. Euglena has whip-like flagellum, and amoeba has pseudopodia to help capture food and to move from one place to another. So here you can see amoeba, paramecium and Euglena all have some special structure to survive and to collect the food from surrounding. Some protozoans are parasitic, like Plasmodium. Remember, it is a parasitic. Parasitic means they live on other living organism body and take their nutrition from their body. Plasmodium is the example of protozoa which is a parasitic and which cause malaria. Students, we know malaria is because Plasmodium microorganism if enter in our body, and this Plasmodium is a parasitic protozoa, is absorb the nutrition from our body. As a result, we fall in the disease like malaria. And the agent is here mosquito. Mosquito carry this Plasmodium. Plasmodium is a protozoa inside of our body. So agent is mosquito, female Anopheles mosquito, but the microorganism for which malaria occur, this is protozoa, and name of this protozoa is Plasmodium. Protozoa found in fresh water, salt water, soil and within the bodies also of other organisms. Student, now let's know about virus. So this is the most and infinitesimal microscopic organism and cannot be seen by ordinary compound microscope. They can be seen only through an electron microscope. This is the highest microscope in this world. They show feature of both living and non-living things. They do not carry out metabolism on their own. When infect a plant, animal or human body, they use host cell machinery to synthesize their protein, grow and reproduce. All viruses are parasitic. Due to this feature, they form a unique bridge between living and non-living things. So you can see the 2 or 3 picture of virus given. First one is human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. This virus attack, then we fall in disease like AIDS, then hepatitis B. It is responsible for jaundice. So student, remember, virus is most smallest organism, cannot be seen by naked eye or not by ordinary microscope. Another thing is that virus is living also and non-living also. They act like non-living, but whenever they interact with the living organism, then they activate themselves and they again convert into living organism. Scientists were very confused in which group they will keep virus in a living or non-living. Remember, bacteriophage or phages are viruses that have tendency to infect certain bacteria. This potential of phages is in treating certain bacterial infection in a new form of therapy called a phage therapy. So this is very important thing, student. Till now we don't know that what is the advantage of virus. Whatever we have discussed about virus, all are negative, for example harmful, but remember without virus also we cannot survive. This virus always fight with the bacteria inside our body. Sometimes they kill or damage the harmful bacteria inside of our body. As a result, we feel free of disease. So remember, this procedure used by doctor also, and this process is called phage therapy. In this treatment of bacteria, they use this kind of viruses.